Hello, boys and girls. Mrs. Mueller here with our Read Aloud today. Our story today is Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. It says written by Eric Litwin. Written. Well, I wonder what he wrote. He wrote all of the words. So they're telling us that Eric Litwin is the author. He is the one that wrote the letters that formed words into sentences that tell us a story. And it says art by James Dean. Art. He drew the pictures. That means he's the illustrator. He's the one that made the pictures come to life. All right, Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. Where is the setting of the story? Where is it taking place? What does our cover tell us? Is he inside or outside? Yeah, he's outside. What is he riding on? It's either a skateboard or a longboard. I'm not sure because Pete is small. The board looks large. All right. Where is Pete on this page? Is he inside or outside? He's inside. What time of day is it? It's daytime. The sun is up. Yeah, and there's a clock. It says 8. So I think it's probably 8 in the morning. Ready? Pete the Cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his shirt so much, he sang this song. If you know the song, you can sing with me. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? He had 4. Can you put up your fingers? How many do you think are left if one rolled away? 3. Yes. Look, 1, 2, 3. So he had 4. He took 1 away. And he has 3 that remain. 4 take away 1 equals 3. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept singing a song. My 3 groovy buttons. My 3 groovy buttons. Pop. Oh no. Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? So we had 3 buttons. 1 button popped off. Hold up your fingers. How many do you think will remain? 2. So he had 3. He took 1 away. There are 2 that remain. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing a song. My 2 groovy buttons. My 2 groovy buttons. What do you think is going to happen next? Do you have an idea? Check this out. Pop! Oh no. Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? So we had 2. 1 rolled away. Hold up your fingers. How many are left? 1. We have 2. We're going to take away 1. How many remain? Yeah, just 1 button. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept singing a song. My button, my button, my one groovy button. My button, my button, my one groovy button. Oh no. What do you think's gonna happen? Pop. Oh no. The last button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? So we had one. We're going to take away one. How many are left? 0. Yeah, check that out. There are no more buttons left. Did Pete cry? Goodness no. Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt. And what do you think he saw? He looked down at his buttonless shirt. He saw his belly button. And he kept singing his song. You see his belly button? My button, my button. I still have my belly button, my button, my button. I still have my belly button. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no. We keep on singing. Buttons come and buttons go. This page has lots of colorful buttons on it. That's the end of our story. Thank you, boys and girls, for listening.